In the heart of the city stands the Aegis Tower. To the world, it's a monument of progress. But to Mr. Hun, it's just 50 floors of glass that need to be cleaned before the sun comes up, Smir. Hun has been the janitor here for 30 years. He knows every secret hidden in the trash cans. He knows which executives are cheating on their taxes and which ones are cheating on their wives. But most importantly, he knows how it feels to be invisible. Under VP Jung. He's 30, arrogant, and the son of the former CEO. He didn't climb the ladder. He was born on the top floor. And today, he's in a bad mood. Are you blind, old man? Look at my shoes. These cost more than your house, mister. Hun didn't flinch. He just reached for a rag. But Jung wasn't finished. He wanted an audience. Don't just stand there. Get on your knees and scrub it. I want to see my reflection in these toes before the investors arrive. If there's a single streak, you're fired. No pension. No nothing. Jung thought he was looking at his servant. He didn't realize he was looking at his boss. See, 30 years ago, the founder of Aegis Tech made a pact. He left 51% of the company to a silent partner, a man who promised to watch over the firm from the shadows to ensure it never lost its soul. That partner was the only man the founder ever trusted, his childhood friend. Han, tell the board the majority shareholder will be attending today's 5 p.m. emergency meeting. It's time to take out the trash while Mr. Han was back in the basement, changing into a fresh uniform. The top floor was on fire. Aegis Tech was facing a hostile takeover by a rival firm. VP Jung had promised the board he could stop it. But he was missing one thing, the signature of the majority shareholder. For years, this ghost chairman had remained silent, letting the dividends pile up in an untouched trust. Jung had sent dozens of letters, all returned unopened. He didn't realize the man he had just humiliated was the only person who could save his career. Jung looked through the glass and saw the janitor. To him, it was just a nuisance and eyesore. He banged on the window, gesturing for Han to move. He didn't see the pity in the old man's eyes. By 4 p.m., Jung's arrogance had turned into pure desperation. He began to forge signatures. He decided that if he couldn't find the ghost chairman, he would simply pretend the chairman had given him power of attorney. It was a crime that would land him in prison for 20 years, but Jung was a gambler. He thought he was too big to fail. The sun began to set over the city. The 5 p.m. deadline was minutes away. In the basement, the janitor was gone. In his place stood a man who had built empires while others were still learning to crawl. Since the majority shareholder has failed to appear, I, as vice president, hereby exercise my power of attorney to... The doors didn't just open, they announced a presence. The board members stood up instinctively. They didn't know why. But the air in the room had suddenly become heavy. You, what is this? A joke. Security, someone get this janitor out of here before I have him arrested for trespassing. The only person trespassing in this room, Jung. As the man holding a forged signature, the janitor reached into his suit and pulled out a digital tablet. With one swipe, every screen in the boardroom began playing a video. It was the footage from the elevator, Jung mocking the old man. Jung admitting he was going to fake the old man's ghost, and Jung kicking the bucket. You looked at me every day for 10 years, Jung. But you never actually saw me. You thought I was cleaning the floors for you. I was actually cleaning them for the man your father hoped you would become. Clearly, I missed a spot. By 5:01 p.m., Jung was stripped of his titles, his shares, and his dignity. The hostile takeover was canceled with a single word from the chairman. They asked him if he would finally move into the corner office. He just smiled and said, "I prefer the view from the floor." You see things much more clearly when you're willing to get your hands dirty.